Maryland drivers have been smiling for the cameras, the speeding cameras. And unlike DC drivers, they've been doing it over and over again. One Maryland woman got 66 speeding tickets in 2012. Red line trains like this one are notorious in DC for being late. I spoke to a morning commuter today who said that she spent more than an hour trying to get to work today. From Washington, this is Evan Koslof, News 4. Bus stops like this one on the corner of H and 8th are already being monitored by police cameras. Now the plan is to add 30 more on just this strip. Esta elección de este Papa argentino es un cambio gigántico y representa una transformación completa por la Iglesia. Este Papa es el primer de las Américas. The council will meet here on Monday, likely to issue Graham a reprimand. A reprimand hasn't been given in D.C. for 38 years. I'm standing in front of the future home of the Science and Engineering Hall here at GW. $275 million went into this project, which is due to be finished in 2014. Getting into GW buildings like this one is actually not that hard. While the first person needs to tap their card against a machine like this, those that come after could just walk right in. Rule the world, fight Ovechkin, and stop drones in Pakistan. 3 things I found on the Before I Die wall here at Kogan Plaza at GW. As Superstorm Sandy rocks much of the Northeast, Washington, D.C. has been feeling some of the consequences. I spoke to some people here today who've been scrambling to try to find a train after their flights were canceled. From Washington, this is Evan Koslof, News 4. Hello and welcome to another edition of The Source. I'm Evan Koslof. Coming up, the challenge of finding a place to study at Gelman now that finals are here. We'll introduce you to a talented musician and give you a sneak preview of GW's production of Cabaret. Thanks for joining us. Valentine's Day, a day of love, but 14 people are celebrating with more than heart-shaped chocolates and flowers. They're getting married. It was a Valentine's Day to remember at the Superior Court. 14 couples, emotions running high. First up, Eric Brooks and Nicole McCrae.
I now pronounce you legally married. Congratulations.
Thank you.
They met at a DC bus stop 2 years ago. As McCrae's bus pulled up, Brooks asked her to wait for the next one. She said yes, and they've been together ever since.
And we met for each other. She just took me off my feet. Simple as that. They can't explain it no more than that. She just said, she just got me.
Couples such as this one came from as far as Pennsylvania to get married.
This is like the ultimate Valentine's Day gift for both of us, so we're extremely happy.
Gay marriage is illegal in their home state, but they say that no law can hold back their love.
It shouldn't be about your sexuality, just like it shouldn't be about an individual's race.
From the giving of the ring to the I do's at the end, all of these Valentine couples left today with an anniversary impossible to forget. Cupid shot in many different directions today, and he didn't discriminate. One of those hit was an elderly couple, 68 and 75 years old. From News 4, this is Evan Koslof. While the Pope may be stepping down in Vatican City, students within this church are stepping up. They're hoping that their voices will be heard as the Pope resigns. They lined up at the front of the stage and took a knee. Holy God, we praise thy name. These students aren't just learning history, they're living it. For the first time in 600 years, their Pope is resigning.
It's actually a great thing because we are able to see what it's like to elect a new Pope without a Pope's death in our mourning.
And these passionate kids say that they love Pope Benedict.
It would be really nice to have someone almost exactly like Pope Benedict, because Pope Benedict was an amazing pope and I looked up to him so much, and he's like a hero to me.
The festivities had prayers and it had music, all to commemorate the transition of leadership. Parent Michaela Donahue says there's no better time to be in church.
Absolutely, I think it's an incredible time, unprecedented in the last 600 years. So I think, he's an incredible person.
Up front, Edward Filardi leads a lesson to the students.
When you love somebody, you thank God for them, and we thank God for Pope Benedict today because we love him.
And he says that the Pope's resignation is a big time for the entire community.
This is a historic moment, and so I thought it'd be important for us to pray together. Because it's not only important for the Pope, Pope Benedict, or whoever is made the next Pope, it's important for all of us, and we all have a part to play.
As 115 cardinals will vote for the next Pope this week, these students will anxiously wait at home. Leaving today, they bring with them lessons of a history in the making. From Washington, this is Evan Koslof, News 4.